Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be checking out one of the two global exclusive Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas. So these two units are both still not available on JP. They came out around the similar sort of time that a few people were joking that we got these as the global replacement for the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks and Gohan. That came with the second wave of Dragon Ball Heroes cards. Obviously they don't really compare to them, but they're not terrible. I think people didn't really give them a shot because they weren't the Heroes cards that we all so desperately wanted, and of course still do, even after the especially after the release of the new set of cards. So we have him on the first rotation here, so I'm going to quickly bring up the overlay and we'll go through what he does. So he is into the fierce battle Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta brackets GT. He has a Super Saiyan 3 sort of mini category lead. That also covers tech types, super and extreme. It's Ki +3, HP attack and defense 50%, so quite low. Probably not going to be using him as a leader. His super attack is the Gallic Gun. Causes supreme damage to the enemy, raises defense by 30% for 6 turns, so fairly decent at defense as long as you can get off some supers. And then his passive skill, Yearning for Strong Foes. So he gets attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional attack of 60% for 5 turns after being attacked. So basically he will always get this flat boost, and then after being attacked he gets an attack boost for 6 turns. So this works out quite nicely if he's in the first slot, because you can trigger that before he attacks, but then of course you won't get the extra defense raise from his super attacks. Obviously we don't have any attacks in the first slot on this turn, so we are going to have him attack and see what sort of damage he takes afterwards. Now his links, this is where both of these units suffer, because like many Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas in the game, they did not get over in a flash. So they have Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, GT, Royal Lineage and Limit Breaking Form, which is of course the Super Saiyan 3 link, and they're on Super Saiyan 3 Pure Saiyans and Vegeta's family. So Golden Warrior gives 1 key, GT does give 2, which is good. Royal Lineage is 1, Limit Breaking Form is 2000 attack, but that is the Super Saiyan 3 specific, and then Prodigies, there's quite a lot of units on Vegeta's team that have that. So if we jump over here, we are going to get his super attack fired off. We won't get the 18 key with Vegeta. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be linking him up with the Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku, just because he obviously falls under Vegeta's secondary leader skill. And yeah, see, we're tanking for not much from the normals. Let's see what a super attack gives us. 75, not the best, but I didn't catch his attack stat, but he won't get the second part of his passive raise until the next time we see him anyway. So I guess I'm not really too concerned, because now that he's been attacked, that 60% buff is going to be active. So we need to float off this Goku so we can get them linked up together. And then let's get rid of you. We probably will take out Goku this turn. Even just the 12 key from this Vegeta will probably be enough. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what will happen with these units, whether they will get awakenings. I'm going to do a separate showcase for the physical one. The physical one I think is probably the better of the two, but only for like specific circumstances. Like I can't see a lot of places you would run this tech one. I think it's even arguable that the STR Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta is probably better. Maybe I could do that as a video, like some sort of comparison of the two, but I would say that he's probably better. But yeah, this guy, he's just kind of okay, I guess. But the physical one is specifically designed for taking on opponents, and will take a lot less damage. So he took very little damage from a normal attack, and 1.3 million on the attack stat with a support unit on rotation. Additional super as well. Unfortunately his additional doesn't raise his attack, but does keep his defense boosted nice and high, so he only took 100 damage on that follow-up attack. So that's not a bad attack stat. Mine is 79% in the dupe system. He has 2 dupes. I gave him the pretty standard TEQ, like damage dealer build for me, which is 9 additional, 14 crit, and of course 3 dodge. You know your boy has got to have that 3 dodge. So he's not terrible. I mean, I could see how, if you were looking for, like, if you pulled Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and you're trying to put together a team out of the units you have for specific events, and you don't have, like, you know, the pick of every single unit in the game, then he's not necessarily a bad pick for going up against an AGL event. That's why we decided to come up against the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because I'm hoping we can see him take a super attack from one of the AGL phases where he should take basically no damage, because he should have his full defensive stack active at that point, plus the type advantage. So he should take very little damage. We should finally have... Okay, cool. So we finally got his link partner here. Let's see. He got attacked before, so his attack raise is still active. I will put him in the front though, actually. I want to keep that attack raise active as long as possible. So let's do that. I'll give you those, and then I guess we'll just give Trunks this. This TEQ Kid Trunks, I actually kind of just brought him as I needed a rotation partner for one of the Vegetas who wasn't too OP a unit. But yeah, there you go. 1,600 damage from a super attack from the TUR of LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I do appreciate the fact that his Gallic Gun animation is slightly different from all of the other ones in the game. It has that like downward angle, which I think is kind of cool. It's not like the best super attack by any means, but it's nice that it's a little bit different. I did comment on it actually. If you watched my stream for the Goku Jr. EZA, I did actually use the physical one for a few stages because, as I said, he is designed to take on int opponents. So we were talking about on the stream, his super attack animation is really strange. Like, I don't know if they quite thought that through well enough, because the animation starts off with a kick, but the way he like juts his leg out to the side, it just looks so like weird and unnatural. But like I said, I'll do a video to showcase him properly. We'll take on an int event, I guess maybe the LR Vegeta event, and you'll be able to see there that Vegeta takes basically no damage. Like if you had dupes into him, I would say he's probably a solid unit to take on the super physical stage of the OG Super Battle Road, just because he is solely designed for taking on int units. You're pretty much not going to use him in any event where the main enemy is not int, because that's pretty much all he does. So, whereas this guy, he is fairly average in the way his abilities are applied. He gets a nice flat attack and defensive boost. He gets a bit of an extra attack after getting hit, and he buffs his defense from his own super. So fairly standard, nothing too crazy, but I don't think he's a bad unit at all. Although saying that, we have him here with one of his better link partners, no support unit on the rotation, and we only got up to 700,000 attack stat. Although I think his passive may have worn off, because it doesn't stack. It doesn't keep stacking, so it's attack plus 60% for 5 turns after being attacked. It can only activate it again once those 5 turns have ended. So you can't like keep topping it up by just being attacked every single turn. In fact, so let's put this Trunks in the front. So this Trunks, similar to the physical Vegeta that we've been talking about, he is designed for taking on AGL opponents. His passive only really does anything against AGL, but yeah, you can see here, whilst he is Rainbow, of course, he is taking no damage from this Goku, and he doesn't really share a lot of links with the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and we got almost 1 million attack stat. We do have a support unit on the rotation, but still, considering he, much like this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, is just a UR, level 100. Him and the int Goten that came out at the same time do not have awakenings either. So those are 2 units that I would very much like to see get awakenings, probably before these Super Saiyan 3s, but those are a story for another time. So hopefully we're not going to kill it. Yeah, okay, good. So we got attacked last turn. Okay, this is the best rotation for this Vegeta. So we got attacked. We are going to get attacked this time anyway, so even if it wasn't active, it will be this time. We've got his link partner, and we've got Bulla on rotation. Yeah, I didn't think they shared any extra links or anything, so we'll grab those, and then we'll get that. So this should be the highest attack stat that we can see. Oh, I say that we can see. We're going to get a Dokkan mode, so we'll have to check it out at the bottom. Let's see if the... oh, I wasn't expecting it to be quite that slow. So... okay, let's go. So 1.5 million his attack stat is up to. I don't know if the Dokkan mode applies any kind of extra buff, or if his attack stat would have been that high without the Dokkan mode, but 1.5 mil on his ideal rotation. Obviously that's nothing crazy, nothing to get super excited about, but you do have to remember that he is only a UR, level 100. Mine only has 2 dupes, so if this guy gets an awakening, they'd only have to buff his stats by a little bit, and then once you get him up to the 40 UR rainbowed, I guess a lot of it would also depend if it was around some kind of GT or Vegeta related event and he actually got Fierce Battle, then obviously that would help out massively. Although again, with his lack of over in a flash and lack of prepared for battle, he could probably benefit from getting Shattering the Limit, which to be honest is what I would imagine he would get. If these 2 Vegetas get awakenings, I'm fairly sure it would probably be from some kind of story event. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Have you pulled either of them? I still need 1 more dupe for the physical and 2 more for these guys. I will definitely rainbow them when I can, and probably show them off again at some point, but let me know what you think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow my Twitch channel or join my Discord, the link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.